The porcupine is a fascinating rodent known for its distinctive coat of sharp, protective quills. These quills, which can number in the thousands, are its primary defense mechanism against predators. There are about 30 species of porcupines worldwide, and they are divided into two families: Old World porcupines, Hystricidae, which are found in Africa, Asia, and Europe, and New World porcupines, Erythizontidae, which inhabit the Americas. Porcupines are medium to large rodents, ranging in size from 2 to 3 feet long, including their tails. They can weigh anywhere from 5 to 35 pounds, depending on the species. Their most distinctive feature is their quills, sharp spines made of keratin, the same material found in human nails and hair. Contrary to popular belief, porcupines cannot shoot their quills, but the quills detach easily and can become embedded in predators that come too close. New World porcupines tend to have barbed quills, while Old World species have smooth quills. The quills vary in length, with some reaching up to 20 inches. In addition to quills, porcupines have coarse hair and thick fur that help insulate them from cold weather. Their small heads, large bodies, and short legs make them appear somewhat awkward on land. However, many species, particularly in the New World, are excellent climbers and have long, curved claws and prehensile tails to help them navigate trees. Porcupines are found in a wide variety of habitats, depending on the species. Old World porcupines are primarily terrestrial, living in rocky areas, savannas, and forests in parts of Africa, southern Europe, and Asia. New World porcupines are more arboreal, living in the trees of forests in North, Central, and South America. They are particularly common in Canada, the United States, and parts of Mexico. Porcupines are typically found in forests, mountainous regions, deserts, and grasslands. They are highly adaptable creatures and can survive in a range of environments as long as there is enough vegetation to support their herbivorous diet. Porcupines are primarily nocturnal, meaning they are most active at night. During the day, they tend to rest in caves, hollow logs, or burrows. They are generally solitary animals, although they may share dens with others in colder climates. When threatened, a porcupine's first line of defense is its quills. If a predator approaches, the porcupine will raise its quills, making itself appear larger and more intimidating. If the threat persists, it will swing its tail toward the predator, trying to lodge quills into its skin. The barbs on New World porcupines' quills make them especially painful and difficult to remove. Despite their fierce appearance, porcupines are not aggressive and will usually try to flee before resorting to using their quills. They are relatively slow-moving, which is why their quills are such an essential form of defense. Porcupines are herbivores, feeding primarily on leaves, bark, twigs, and green plants. In the winter months, when fresh foliage is scarce, they rely heavily on tree bark and conifer needles. Their strong teeth allow them to chew through tough plant material. New World porcupines, which are more arboreal, often forage for food in trees, while Old World porcupines tend to stick closer to the ground. They are particularly fond of salt, and it's not uncommon for them to gnaw on objects like wood or bones to obtain minerals. Porcupines typically breed once a year. The mating season varies by species and region, but generally occurs in late summer or early fall. After a gestation period of about 7 months, female porcupines give birth to a single young, called a porcupette. Porcupettes are born with soft quills, which harden within hours after birth. The young are weaned at about 2 months old, but they stay with their mother for several months, learning how to find food and navigate their environment. Porcupines reach sexual maturity around 2 years old and can live up to 15 years in the wild, although they tend to live longer in captivity. Most porcupine species are classified as least concern by the IUCN, meaning they are not currently at risk of extinction. However, some species, like the Philippine porcupine, are under pressure from habitat loss and hunting. In some areas, porcupines are hunted for their meat, quills, and hide. The quills are often used in traditional crafts, particularly among indigenous communities, to create decorative items like jewelry and clothing. Porcupines also face threats from habitat destruction, particularly deforestation, which reduces their access to food and shelter. Additionally, they are sometimes considered pests by farmers and foresters, as their feeding habits can damage crops and trees. Porcupines hold a place in the mythology and folklore of various cultures. In Native American culture, porcupine quills are used in intricate quillwork designs, a traditional art form that predates beadwork. The animal itself is often seen as a symbol of self-defense, protection, and modesty. In other cultures, porcupines are admired for their strength and resilience, often symbolizing the ability to defend oneself without aggression. The porcupine is a unique and remarkable creature, distinguished by its protective quills and herbivorous lifestyle. Despite their slow, solitary nature, porcupines have developed an incredibly effective defense system that allows them to thrive in various habitats around the world. As adaptable creatures, they serve as a reminder of the diversity and complexity of life in the animal kingdom. Though not endangered, ongoing conservation efforts are crucial to ensuring that porcupines continue to thrive in the wild.